From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi, here at Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one sideline, we've got to look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys mired in a losing streak. A trip home is going to help them snap out of it.
Only good for saving face, seeing the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle.
Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer, and it's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. He's got to be the one that sparks it for him.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
On the play.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
First down, play action. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Coming left is Genty. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Looking in the air here. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. And off to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It was Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Gets some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. A tight end in motion now.
First and 10 at the 40.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
To number 18.
Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's got it. It's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense heading up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Another Chargers to 1st down.
They'll run with Hampton. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5.
Now pressure coming. Going with a screen to Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call this.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 19, but it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
To number 88. It's a gain of 10.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught on the comeback route. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down here at the 16. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. We give up the guts. It's Genty. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Tyler Luke
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. His return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this one does not go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When the veteran QBs say, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. You'll get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Chargers, 1st down.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. The Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Finds him over the middle. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Stops by Deion Henley.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lift at any time.
And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Hampton trying the left side. Well, that's not what the offense started at. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Fits it through the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Into the line, this is first and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down.
180. 180. 180.
Herbert to throw once more. This is hauled in by Harris. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. Hampton. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal.
Cap it. What is it?
Back to Hampton. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
Cameron Dicker
after the Chargers now to attempt this field goal.
20-yard
Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Back to pass on first and 10. It's a screen play to Genty. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Herbert on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
13 yards on the play.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert. Setting up the running back screen. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The Raiders' 45-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. It's his running back. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
43 yards. That's another Charger.
Hampton does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Taken in by Williams outright. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. So we have a 1-score, and I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
This is Genty on second. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Now hang on here. The Raiders say not so fast. They've got that challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. give to Genty. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Giving this to Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Luke for the point after.
Before the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you've got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this kid
throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have us after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
You set it down for him from the 31.
And the Chargers.
See one of the tight ends in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Hampton. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Crosby on the tackle.
Third down, they need 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Right here is the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
380.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. And they catch him. And Jim Harbaugh, no stranger to barking at officials. And he's going to make them take another look at this one.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. Look.
And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Brad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Raiders 35. Chargers 24.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jesse headed back out there. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going play action. Brought in by his back here. It's Jensen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense caught lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. This is going to bring this down to their 35.
Number 6.
So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Still sticking with the passing game. This one to Williams out left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Las Vegas.
This is Genty. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Here's Luke for the point after.
The extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
42. Chargers, 24. Tyler
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
Chargers offense getting set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing a commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up third and 4.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Herbert now to throw on third. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they make the tackle at the 38. Goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers, first down.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Into the hands of Harris on the slant. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
It's Hampton on second. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
There's a dive up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They're running the option, short side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 13-yard line.
On third down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, he's going to run for it. He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
On first down, Genty has a hole touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Chargers 31. Tyler Booth set to kick
All
off.
set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Chargers take over first.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
22 yards.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
47-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Complete to number
Hurry up
84.
offense now as time runs
It's a
down.
pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Shotgun
and
snap to
4
Herbert.
at the 47-yard line.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect means it's third down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Herbert throwing again. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Set. 380. Let's go, let's go.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The give here to Genty. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps himself upright. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Chargers 31.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. One intended for Trey Harris. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air, Herbert. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Go! Cougar 19.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bison.
Thrown back gets the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. And it's third.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef